Welcome everybody to another sunset walk in Sunny Isles Beach, Florida. Got a pretty nice sunset developing in the west. Actually, it's just coming down now, so tonight I'm hoping to make it all the way through to Haulover Beach this time. There's a tremendous amount of wind. I sincerely hope the microphone is holding up tonight. Hey Lady O, happy Tuesday. We're doing a little sunset walk. Hopefully it's not buffering too badly. We've got the default sunset against the buildings until we get clear enough to see west. Clouds look ominous, right? Lady O says those clouds look ominous. They do, but right now they're just basically from the sunset, just making them appear darker than. Sounds odd, but darker than they are, darker than they should be. You never know in Florida, though. There can always be a passing rain shower, but look at this fairly Mediterranean view. Sunset glaring against the villas, the Venetian villas. No, looks like it though. The villas of Venice. They're pretty dramatic against the palm trees, though. Tonight's route, we're going south along Collins Avenue, otherwise known as Route A1A. And about a quarter mile ahead, I'll be crossing the street, and then we'll be going down into Haulover Beach. While we watch the sunset over the marina of Oceania Island. So I asked the guard yesterday how to pronounce it. He said Oceania. So I've sort of got my answer, but then, you know, one of those answers that just doesn't quite seem researched. So it may just be his pronunciation. Who knows? Oceania Island. Going with it. Look at that little mangrove island out there. Very dramatic. The sunset sky looks like it's on fire. How's that? How's that for visual? The saga continues. This is the official sign. So you see where I'm getting the eye from. So who knows? I'll have to email the developer and go, listen, once and for all, solve this problem. Yes, Lady O says last time we buffered hard here and we lost signal. So this is definitely, check out this boat slip access for that boat. That's classy. No simple fence here. We have a coral rock wall with a very medieval gate. Just to make sure that boat is secure, apparently. Yeah, we got some great signal. Maybe this wind is helping it too. It's very, very windy. Hopefully the microphone is compensating accordingly. But according to the weatherman, this should be the last, air quotes, chilly day in South Florida. It should come back to a high of 78, a low of 70 for the rest of the week through the weekend. But boy, this cold snap, I feel for those of you up north and Canada and even single digits and such, and all the snow. Talked to my family in Connecticut. They live on the southeastern coast by Mystic, right on the border of Rhode Island, and they got 2 feet of snow. No. No bueno. But through the lens, we know no temperature. Strictly palm trees and sunshine. I should just tell everybody, oh, it's goodness, it's 88 degrees, balmy sea breezes, or balmy ocean breezes through the palms. It's tropical paradise. It is, to an extent. Until we get the cold weather that was not in the brochure. This was not in the Florida brochure. And this entrance to the Atlantic Isle, the suburb of Atlantic Isle, or Poinciana Island. One of the original single-family home and townhome communities in the city of Sunny Isles Beach. Before somebody said, hey, what if we just went vertical with all of this? What if we built 120 more homes on top of each other times 100, but made the streets the same size? That shouldn't be bad for traffic at all. Yeah, last time we lost our signal, we buffered so hard it just dropped here. So I would say this is a much better stream tonight. YouTube throttled me down to 720p, so this is HD, but it is not Ultra HD. Not sure why that happened, but the only way I could connect successfully is to adjust my resolution down. Bandwidth, perhaps. I hope you guys are enjoying it. Nevertheless, it's a playground for the kids. One of what, maybe 10 in Sunny Isles Beach. It's very family friendly, exclusive oceanfront community. I've lived in Sunny Isles Beach since 2010 and in Miami since 1989, perhaps 1989. The Miami area, the greater Miami, the greater metropolitan Miami area. And off and on other cities since, or the that's classy. This, what Florida needs is more class, like that guy. I hope you didn't hear that, guys. People love to see the camera and act up. Lady O. Oh, thank you, Lady O. Yeah, I mean, I'm grateful that YouTube is so I don't want to say diligent with their security. Look at that sky. Got the pink in it, got the blue, the yellows. I'm grateful that YouTube is so diligent with their security, but sometimes when I see some of these channels, and I'm like, and mine's the one that you're, my channel's the one that you mess with? Like, I guess a lot of their practices are in place so that they don't get, people just signing on for one stream and then breaking all the rules, and then who knows. But I'm glad it worked out. We're going yellow. We might buffer a little here. The birds are taking their rest in these trees. Not sure if you can hear that over the traffic. It's pretty. Pretty bird, pretty bird. So last time I was buffering, but this time I'm not. So I'm going to explain to everybody. If you happen to visit Sunny Isles, just north of 158th Street, there is now a paid parking lot. Pay by phone, but a parking lot nonetheless. So a lot of times the beach parking over there at 163rd Street fills up, and sometimes the garage gets pretty full. So if you're looking for look for this building on the western side of Collins Ave, just before 158th Street, and there's a little parking lot there. Okay, a public service announcement for the evening. Look over here at the Ritz Residences. Whoa, it's getting windy. The wind is catching the phone like a sail. Okay, so this is where I'm going to cross. And then, try and buffer the microphone here. I'm going to cross here. And then going to walk south toward Hollover Beach, and then I'm going to try and cut over to the boats. Let's try and go straight here. Boy, that guy was out for blood. He really wants to make that turn. Okay, I'll cross here. Give you a look up northbound on Collins Ave into Sunny Isles Beach. buffer a little bit when we cross. Unfortunately, there's no other crosswalk farther south. Walk on the street though. You know what? I'm gonna try something. Don't try this at home, kids. I'm gonna try and come up this way. Instead of crossing and crossing again, I have a pretty good signal. Try and keep it. Bear with me. I'm gonna keep this thing. If I cross the street, I might start buffering. So the walkway goes off the street and behind the sea dunes over there. So if I stay on this side of the street, my logic is that I'll stay closer to the towers. So let's see if that pans out. It's forever a work in progress, guys. We're always testing something. We're going off-roading tonight. Off-sidewalking tonight. Come along with me. I'm literally at the entrance to Hollover Park. Just south of Sunny Isles Beach, Florida. I might buffer again. Oh no. There's no cell phone towers for Hollover Park. 70 subscribers. Thanks, Lady O. Nice. I'm not sure what I think 3 weeks ago when I kind of started going live and just kind of going for it, I believe I was around 14 or 15, so I'm glad people are connecting with my walks and just kind of seeing the sights, you know. Look at this purple. Look at this, I don't know what you want to call that. Purple haze, purple sky. I don't know if you can see the vibrant pinks and purples there, but that's looking out behind these sea grapes and these palm trees is the ocean. So right through that break in the dune there is the ocean. It's beautiful, beautiful sunset sky. And I love how this Ritz building captures the glass. I should go slower on the, oh, there it is. Nice slow pan. Look at that. All right. Where were we? Somebody's getting their X7 delivered. These are the trucks you normally see around Thanksgiving and then around Easter. So around Thanksgiving, they're all bringing cars down from points north, and well, that's a Mercedes. That's a Maybach. A Maybach truck. It's impressive. So around Thanksgiving, you see a bunch of these car carriers, and they're bringing trucks or cars, you know, from Canada, from New York, from points north for the season. You know, people spend the winters here. So the last couple of years, obviously, people have not been really snowbirding, as I say. So we haven't seen too many of those rotations. So Easter, everybody will probably be preparing to go back. A lot of cars with Ontario plates and Quebec plates. Obviously New York, New Jersey, and a surprising number from California. I guess people are just kind of making their way east, see what South Florida has to offer. Again, this brilliant sunset sky is nice. Buffering. To see if I can here. So they have this little walkway here. Can I make my way off the road? I'll probably buffer quite hard if I go into this bush. Well, I'm already buffering. Let's hop it, see what happens. At least it's safer than walking the shoulder of the This is about as old Florida as it gets. I hope I'm not buffering now, because this little walkway has taken me into a, what they call these this little marshlands. So basically, if you go about 25, 30 miles west, you're going to run into the Everglades. And this is precisely the habitat you'll experience in the Everglades. This is what all of this area looked like before they started developing. Mangroves, tidal pools. And you can see the juxtaposition of the old Florida versus new Florida in one shot. Just a little marina they just built to accommodate boats and watercraft and jet skis, I guess, of all sizes. So they you pull up to the dock, and then they put your boat on a forklift of sorts that brings it into this building, this warehouse, stores it out of the water, a little bit safer from the elements. And when you want to take it out, you just call them up, take it down. Now we are headed over to the water's edge. I think there's an outlet here. If not, we're going to learn for future reference. Perhaps not. This is the Haulover Marina. In Haulover Beach, Florida. Hello, Fernando. Super friends. Super shout out to Fernando. We are beach area. We may be buffering kind of hard, but we're going to explore some new corners of this area, namely this marina. I think I'm walking faster than the bandwidth can support. A marina store. We have some of the boats that they have picked up, taken down for the day. Fernando, thank you so much for joining in this Miami evening. Sunset sky. Pelicans in the distance. At the Hollover Marina. Yes. Miami sunsets. They're a little more dramatic exposure. How come it's not dark yet? Nope. It gets dark this time of year. Well, obviously we're in the midst of it now, but by 6:30 on a super clear day, probably by 7. But I guess it's the angle of the earth. I don't know. Yeah, I know it gets like dark up around 5 o'clock up there. Yeah, that's a beautiful shot of the sun. It's the first time I've been over here since they redid it with all the giant marina. Let's go over closer. Closer to the water. Some of these super high-end speedboats, probably 600,000-700,000 for that Nortec. It's pretty wild. You can see some pelicans taking off. Oh, there goes one. There goes a pelican right through the sunset. Whoa. All right, let's stay here at the Biscayne Bay. Live around here. Yes, I live in a city called Sunny Isles Beach, which is just north of here on Collins Avenue. It's between the Intracoastal Waterway and the ocean, so about a block and a half wide. And so I live in Sunny Isles, and this is about, I don't know, with traffic, probably 25-30 minutes from Miami. Just north, Miami Beach, just north of there. This is one of the areas where people can launch their boats, dock their boats, and they'll have access to the ocean just beyond this tree line. They sweep around, and you can shoot over to Bahamas, shoot down to Key West. I only go to Miami Beach. Ah, yes. Yeah, when you were in Miami last time, I was telling you, I was messaging you, come on up to, there's like Surfside, there's like North Miami Beach. That's North Miami Beach is the northern end, like 79th Street, perhaps, if you think about in terms of streets. Yeah, it's a fancy area. It's definitely fancy. Miami Beach is no bad shakes. I mean, it's become a little touristy, but Miami Beach is nice. South Beach. Somebody asked a while back how far we were from the towers that collapsed, and that's only about 6 miles from here, just south. And then there's an area called Bal Harbor people are familiar with. Next time I'll listen to you. Fernando. It was early in my my live stream days, so that was just another comment on the screen, I'm sure. Not that but yeah. You know, I'm sure you know Tom. Tom is down here now. Well, I don't know. He's back in New York for a while, but he lives both down here and walks on Wall Street. Not too far from here, actually. He's in North Miami Beach, maybe 15-20 minutes from the beach here, over just west onto Biscayne, and then south to North Miami Beach. So he's pretty close. When he gets back, we're going to do some collab walks, so that should be fun. He's here now, exactly. He's freezing his... That's right. I tell you what, though, the last few days here, it has been, look, the last few days have been the coldest days in Miami since 2010. And, you know, we got down to lows in the, you know, like 38, 39 degrees on Sunday. And yeah, that was not in the brochure. Lady O, that's right. Fernando's in the house, watching the sunset. We got a nice little alcove over here. I was going to try and make it down where those lights are. I still may, but for now, we're going to enjoy the sunset uninterrupted and a nice bandwidth. In Pensacola, oh my goodness, the Panhandle got, now they still get, like, I always think of Florida as two states, right? North Florida, South Florida. So somewhere around Orlando, you really have to separate North Florida, which gets all the real, you know, gets all the real weather. And the real, like, you know, that's still the deep South, North Florida. Once you come past Orlando, maybe past Palm Beach County, you're in the best melting pot in the world, in my opinion. So South Florida definitely needs its own designation. No, not a different time zone, same time zone. Oh, I know what you're saying. The Panhandle of Florida, yes, the time zone does change at the very western end of the Panhandle. So yes, Pensacola may be in that Central Time or whatever. That's true. But they are, yeah, they get all the winter weather up there. Rarely does the Canadian, you know, air dip this low, so we really got smacked with it this week. Yes, Florida is further down to the equator, Lady O, but it is not on the equator, which I wish it was. Sometimes. Happy Tiger to you. Yes, the year of the Tiger today. Happy New Year. Absolutely. I'm not sure, Fernando, was it your stream or whatever from Times Square where they had the that 3D, that corner display? They had the tiger jumping around inside of it. That was pretty wild. That was a good time. There goes a pelican getting his dinner. Now sometimes, especially now, but after the boats have come in and out all day, sometime over here you'll see you know, dolphins splashing. It might be too cold though for that, but that's pretty too. Might have to make this a little regular. Sunset visit, because this is really nice. Not too dangerous. Yes, Lady O. Lady O is she's the best. She shares my feed. Lady, I don't think you've missed any of my streams, so I really appreciate that. Let me say that right now. Not that I'm big on keeping track, but I know I always see it pop up. Let's go boating. Exactly. This would be extreme grand theft. This is these boats are called Midnight Express boats. They're like think about it like the Lamborghinis of the ocean. And they cost about as much. That black one in the end there is probably 500,000 or 600,000. This little guy here is probably 300,000 or 400,000. Then you got to buy the engines. It's crazy. I think the sunset's getting better. Could be the Samsung messing with it, but it's pretty accurate from what I'm seeing in my phone versus the sky and the water. It's pretty accurate. Ah, yes, Lady. I do stream early. I'm definitely not a night owl, and I always, you know, my mornings are pretty much tied up with work stuff. I do freelance photography, some video editing, freelance design. So I try and get all of my projects done, or all my project work done in the morning, so I can go down to Wynwood or some other areas, like I say, off the tourist path of, you know, I would love to do a collab with Fernando. Like I told him last time he was in South Beach, I was telling him, come up, it's only like 20 minutes, come up to Sunny Isles Beach. Not that it's that, I mean, it's exciting during the day. There's always people walking up and down. It's a little more residential, a little more families. So it's not as exciting as so many different, you know, people in so many different states of awareness. Everybody's pretty lit in South Beach at all hours, so it's not as fun. Like, the crowd isn't as wild and it's camera worthy, but it's definitely pretty. Yes, the party scene. I'm trying to insert myself into some. I think Wynwood has a good party scene. I don't know. I'm so not really introverted. I'm introverted unless you're good people, and then I'm extroverted. But I always kind of step off the. It is very sunny. Yes, Sunny Isles Beach is sunny. It is. For the longest time, they've always, even their buses say Florida's Riviera. So think about the Riviera. It's pretty accurate. So the wildest I think I get is Wynwood. South Beach is, I don't know, it's fun. It's very vacation vibes. But it used to be very, like, you know, in South Beach, if there's hot guys, he'll be there. Absolutely. He ran into a guy outside the 11th Street Diner in his last stream. And the guy was funny because he was so shy, and he was like waiting for somebody to pick him up. And Fernando was like right there. And he's like, where are you going? What are you doing? And he did. He let his guard down a little bit, but that was funny. You're just kind of standing there by that diner, that steel diner thing, whatever that is on 11th Street. And is that Collins or Washington somewhere? That was funny. Oh. So Fernando says lies and rumors. Nightbot. Yeah, Nightbot. Nightbot's funny. Nightbot is picky when it wants to be, but never when it should be. So it seems. What What was I saying? Yes, we love Fernando. Fernando, if you have any pull with James and Carla, I don't know, but I've been trying to get them to link up, if you will, but they're very busy. They're very busy with their travels. So I thought Carla said she was going to be here for 2 months, so I don't know. But you know, I let my interactions, I let the universe guide my interactions. So if it works out, awesome. If it doesn't, literally wasn't meant to happen. So you shouldn't say that. Just let it happen or not. Anyway. I bumped into them once. Yeah, they stay. I think they stay in the East Village, don't they? Pretty much, Little Italy. All right, let's walk. I'm gonna try and get across this bay by going through those trees and then down to the next marina. See what we get. Not making people nervous. What is that man doing recording all our boats? Can I get that way? I might be able to get this way. Let's see. Let's see, wish me luck. Nope, I can't get that way. There's a break. I gotta go around. I almost went for a swim over there, past that boat. All right, I'm going around. I hope the wind's okay. Wait. Wait, what is that? Fernando's in Miami. Fernando's in Miami. Fernando, are you in Miami? Is this true? Hop the Uber, man. No, I don't. I get excited and say. Right. Oh, we're buffering again. If you can hear me, don't be alarmed because we'll be out of this buffer zone momentarily. I hope. Exploring this together, guys. Guys, if you can hear me, hang in there. Hang in there. I'm about to hit some clear air. Hang in there. Work with me. Work with me. All right, let's see. Rumor has it, Lady O, if you can hear me, I hope I'm not buffering right now. Yes, when the temperature gets below 50 degrees, the iguanas need, so every time you see an iguana, it will, unless it's at night obviously, it will always be in the what do I want to say, at the tops of the palm trees, soaking up the sun, or somewhere on the concrete sidewalks or boat docks or streets, soaking up the sun. So because it needs that solar, it needs the heat and needs the sun to, you know, keep its blood from freezing, cold-blooded. So there's a boat coming into the dock. So when the temperature drops below 50 at night, when there's no sun to keep them warm, they will quote-unquote freeze or become inanimate, lose their grips in these palm trees, and then literally just drop to the ground. Just so if you're walking at night, you can constantly hear, the thud or of the lizards falling in the bushes. Lizard. I was walking last week, and Sunday, I think, Sunday morning, and I was walking to Starbucks to get my coffee in the morning, and I walked under a palm tree, and I was hit by some part of an iguana as it fell into the bush. I don't know if it was the head or the tail, but I can now say that I was definitely, a frozen iguana fell on me. Ah, yes. Fernando says in New York City they have rats. I have experienced these, well, not firsthand, but through Boogie Bob's famous Rat Alley videos. It's pretty intense. Many times as I've gone to the city, that's the only time I've really, I've seen rats, corner of your eye, darting in and out of something. And one time I was Washington Square Park, around that what I call the dark side of the park, around that back end, and look at this sunset sky thing. And I was walking through, it was relatively dark, and I did catch one with my foot and launched it about 20-30 yards. Boogie Bob is the Rat King. Yeah, right. I guess he lives pretty close to that area where the rat take over. So in this area, or at least this part, you get a lot of raccoons. Yeah, right. They say. Fernando says the sky in Miami is so vast. They say Wyoming has big sky, or is it Wyoming or Montana, big sky country. But the absolute flat topography of Florida really makes the sky just horizon to horizon. Song by Ed Sheeran. It says, I see fire. I always think of that one. I think the sunset sky. Like the sky is on fire. Now, I don't know how to replicate this, the rest of this, but that's this horizon. And this is about as, well, this is even generous with the light. This parking lot is absolutely packed every weekend for people going to the beach. So you go through that little thing there and you get to the beach. It's a tunnel that goes across A1A, comes out where that lighthouse is, step right on the beach. And if you're a streamer, you get zero signal. So we're not really going to try that tonight, because I'm really liking, they've only buffered a little bit. And some of the other ones I've had to go back. The live software saves my stream to my phone. So if I remember, I can, download it, delete it off my phone so that the next live stream will save. And then sometimes if it buffers too hard, I'll just go back and upload the recorded version that did not buffer to make it a little bit better viewing on the replay. But a couple of the ones that buffered hard did not save at the end, so I was unable to do that. This is a nice sunset sky. Hopefully it's not too boring with just the sunset. But it's pretty nice tonight, in that it's about 68 degrees, so it's not too cold. I have my bubble coat on, so the temperature is fairly moderate. The wind is absolutely whipping. But all right, so I think I will take you guys over to the beach, because that marina over there, I don't think we're going to get to it in time. So let's see if we can go over to this, show you this beach access. So I have 3 providers. I have 3 phones. For work purposes. I don't know, they always just give me a good deal, so I just keep them. So I have AT&T, T-Mobile, and Verizon. And so far, T-Mobile has been the most consistent, but when it was Sprint, it was horrible in Miami. Fantastic in Seattle when I lived in Seattle. And then, but boy, when I got here, it was bad. But since they changed to T-Mobile, it's been good. Ah, the window stream. Fernando, I love that window stream. That's like one of the best views. Especially when it's snowing, and like you can go back and then go like to time lapse and see how it accumulates in those little streets down there below. All right, let's go through this tunnel. Hang tight, guys. I'm gonna walk really fast so I don't lose you. I feel like going through Central Park there, wherever that part of Central Park is. So here you can see the cars along A1A, Collins Avenue overhead. They're coming. If you really wanted to, you can go up there and catch the bus. But we're going through the tunnel. Don't buffer, don't buffer, don't buffer, don't buffer, don't buffer. Don't buffer, don't buffer, don't buffer, don't buffer. Don't buffer, don't buffer, don't buffer. Oh man, that was good. I didn't lose bit rate once. All right, now we're coming out on the beach side. Forgive me if it's windy, but oh man, we're walking right into it. There's that lighthouse I was telling you about. So this beach access road, so there's the beach. There's a lifeguard tower out there. I don't know why it's blurry. Lifeguard tower and the lifeguard tower and the volleyball courts and the ocean. See some of the waves out there. Boy, this camera's good. It's like dark. Hello, viewers. Hello, guys. Welcome to Haulover Beach, Florida. We're about to walk into Sunny Isles Beach ahead on a wild and windy night. I don't know what's a better view. The dark beach? Still a better view. Look at that. I hope I'm not too windy here. Falling iguanas at the end of the tunnel. No, it warmed up now, so there won't be any falling iguanas for at least another week, down here anyway. It's only expected to get warmer. Unfortunately, we won't see any. I got a good picture yesterday of an iguana that had fallen, and it was laying on the sidewalk like a normal, and then all of a sudden it moved 1 foot, and you know it was reanimating. It was coming back to life. Whoa, 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 whoa. Please share that pic. I will. I'm going to put it on my Instagram. I guess the photo really didn't do it justice, because it just looks like an iguana laying on the sidewalk, but now that you know the story, you can understand what it is. Rats, no rats, Fernando. So this is the, not yet. We're almost at the Haulover Beach is the, as far as I know, the only nude beach, clothing optional beach, like designated by the city in Miami or anywhere. I don't really know it of any. I know where, I guess people might feel free to do so, but this is actually signs that say, beyond this point you may encounter nude sunbathers. That's back behind these bushes. So like, of all the beach, they kind of rope off maybe a 1/4 mile strip of sand, you know, going north-south, and they designate it clothing optional beach. Yes, there it is. There's the sign. And then, don't feed the feral nuisance animals or drop your animals off in the park. And then this notice. I don't know if you can read that, but it says, this is a public beach. Persons engaged in sexual activity in public places are subject to arrest, fines, possible imprisonment, and a Florida criminal record. So, I guess you've been warned. I guess we need to have those warning signs on Haulover Beach. I've never seen one at any other beach, but I guess, you know, people are feeling frisky. All I can see is Tom blushing hard right now. If that popped up on his live walk. He got so shy one night. He was in South Beach and he was walking out to the beach. He said, let's go see if we can walk the beach at night. I'm pretty sure you can get on there. All I said in the chat was, be careful for the watch your step and be careful for fornicators or something like that. I didn't think that was too raunchy. I thought I was being very, good with my words or whatever, but he said, hey, let's keep that kind of talk down. I know there are families that watch this. Well, listen. This is the perfect time to learn a Scrabble word, kids. Fornicators. I don't know. It's not really a bad word, but I get it. He would blush. Tom is a good Catholic boy. Right. It's a good dude. He's new to Florida. He hasn't been corrupted like the rest of us Floridians. I digress. Oh wow, first COVID-19 sign. I don't know. Screw it, I said it. I don't know if you're supposed to say it on YouTube or not, but it's pretty impressive. I thought they were pretty much, what do you call it, in denial about that here. Chris Beeman, hello from the back end of the Sunset Walk. It's still a relatively bright sky in the west through those trees, but thanks to that traffic, that parking lot light, it's obscured. So if you scroll back or whatever, you wind back, you'll see a brilliant sunset tonight and very, very, very minimal buffering, which I know everybody will be happy to know. What in the world? The park is so empty. Yes, this is like a little access road for municipal vehicles, and this is the walkway to the beach through the thicket. But yeah, this is the parking lot closes, so the only people that can really come here are like people that are, serious exercisers. They use it like a jogging trail. And my word, fornicators that can't read the signs. No, I don't really. Boy, it got dark quick. 6:55. So straight ahead, that building is the Ritz-Carlton Residences. They just built that in the last couple years, or they just obviously built it 3 or 4 years ago, and then I think it just opened to residents the last couple years. I've missed the frozen iguanas fall. Now we're looking for the frozen margaritas. I was watching a stream from Wynwood. It was at night, and he walks up to this I don't know what it said, something like the world's smallest margarita bar. And he when you come to Miami is get a mojito. So he ordered this mojito from this margarita bar or whatever. It just looked way too syrupy, sweetened. And sure enough, he walks. So you really have to your frozen drink sources here. Oh, now we're buffering. Hold on, I'm gonna get out of this. Please don't lose me now. Am I taking up bandwidth? Area. Oh my goodness. Why does this happen here? Sorry guys, this is we can get to cleaner air, as I say. Right there. All right. If I'm coming away, I haven't really said anything. I've just been saying, hold on guys, we're getting out of here. All right, hopefully we have a stronger, it's still a weak signal, but hopefully we're not crippled like we just were, I'm sure. I wasn't really saying anything. I was just telling you guys to hang on, we're getting out of here as fast as we can. Coming back out onto Collins Avenue. We're coming out of the dead zone there. Hopefully I'm still transmitting. I'm going to cross back over. I'll stop just for a minute, see if I can build up a signal here. Sometimes I wonder if I just walk too fast and between the repeaters. Who knows? Bear with me. Bear with me. Let's see. It's good now. Nice. Nice. Just give me a minute and then I will continue our journey. Nice. We're back in business. Yeah, for some reason. I just had an idea to stop. Because I was trying to just blow through the dead zone. And now I'm wondering if I walk too fast for the signal to keep up. So that's, I'm watching it build up now, so that's a good sign. I wasn't saying anything back there, just telling you guys to hang on. We're going to get to some cleaner air, so you didn't miss anything. Got to re-establish my setup here. Things were flying off. So I was speed walking. See if we look back. That's the area we just came through. The dead zone. That's looking south toward Bal Harbor through Haulover Beach. And now we're back in Sunny Isles. Ooh. The Riviera of Gotham City. I know, I'm dramatic. Perhaps a little too dramatic. I'm excited that, for the most part, my signal has held up and my battery has held up for the hour, almost 15, that we've been going. We lost about 4 or 5 people, but I'm happy to know that you guys are still here enjoying this night walk into Sunny Isles Beach, as it would have. Now I'm losing my Good evening, Monica Erickson. Welcome to Sunny Isles Beach, Florida. Chris wants to know that everybody have a nice day. I had a bittersweet day today. My nephew went back to New York. Not only did that happen, I had to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning to take him to the airport for his pre-dawn flight. So, but it was good to have him for the weekend, and got to explore a lot of the city. But you know, other than that, it was good. How about you? I'm loving the signal. I'm not sure, we're a little shaky with the stabilization. I'm not sure what's going on there, but hopefully it's not too bad on your end. blustery night here tonight, so hopefully there's not too much noise in the microphone and not too much shakiness on the camera, but the wind is kind of tossing it around like a miniature sail. So this is the Trump Tower condo. Oh, that's right in the wind. Days off. Days off always seem like good days, unless you're off, you know, for not good reasons. But I'm glad you and Lady O had a seemingly well-deserved day off, especially on a Tuesday. I always like days off during the week so that I always got things done while everybody else was at work, instead of on the weekend, you know, trying to squeeze everything into Saturday morning and everybody else is doing the same. Oh, nice. Yeah, the wind rustling in the palms is relaxing. I know you guys have probably heard me say this before, but my wife always tells me that my videos help her fall right to sleep from the sound of the traffic and I guess the mellow tone of my voice, maybe, and then likely the palm trees you're hearing. It's a good thing or a bad thing, but I'm glad it's relaxing. Trying to put people to sleep out there. Ah, yes. She probably will. Like Gabe always calls his wife, what, Mrs. Commuter, the walking commuter guy. Mrs. Commuter, blah blah blah. I should call her Mrs. Shots. Hang on, guys. I have a little. Okay. Monica, have a great evening. Thank you for coming by. Have fun walking the dog. And take care of yourselves and your pooch, your puppy. I'm a dog guy. Sorry. Can't help it. I'm gonna go through some gusty winds here, but we'll find another spot down here to drain the battery. We're at 18% and we're going to zero, guys. We're going to zero. I'm not sure. Yes, the palms capture so much light, right? I agree, Chris. Chris said she likes the lighting on the palms. Goodness, I'm going to lose my hat. I got my first battery. Yes, like these are intentionally lit. It's very dramatic. These are some beautiful condos here called Turnberry. Turnberry Ocean Colony. That's what I was trying to think of. And it's the three buildings we just passed. Part of that condo complex. And like some of the public parks across the street, you can see the sculpture lit up behind that palm tree. Sunny Isles is very nice, or very good about their public art curation. How's our signal, guys? Looks like we're pretty strong. When I see it dip, I try not to say too much so people don't think they're missing anything. Oh, what did he say? This is a pretty cool place. Some unique architecture, facade. Unlike the usual, it's called the Sayan. Looks very Mediterranean. Sayan. Very nice. Well, now I see, if you've joined me before in the beach walks, no, maybe. Sometimes you hear the crickets in these bushes. If you joined me before on my beach walks, I've run into that building incorporates part of the public beach access into its garage structure in the basement, which I didn't know before. Now I just saw that sign to follow the path through the building. Before I was trying to walk along this wall of sorts to the beach, but now next time I'll have to come through the building and see how that works. So here we have the Ocean. What did he say? Oceania. Famous Oceania. It's Oceania. Oh. We're still working on the pronunciation of that. It's kind of fun. Like a party game. Who can pronounce it? Close. Quite stylish here. We're getting stylish in Sunny Isles. Gotta love that. Second. Let's jump on the bus, see where it takes us. Just kidding. Not tonight. We only have 7% battery, so I don't want to get too adventurous. We should do that sometime. Just jump on a bus and do a live stream for an entire bus route. The Miami-Dade Transit starts just about 3 or 4 miles north of Sunny Isles Beach here, in well, northwest of Sunny Isles. Starts in a city called Aventura at the mall, and